Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our RimWorld Warhammer 40k Let's Play, where we left off the last episode, having just fought off a very large force of Tyranids, and now being left with mop-up duty. The battlefield is a mess. There is some fires here and there. There are downed allies that need rescuing. We've also got people kind of running around out here that really shouldn't be, because there are still some Tyrannocytes about on the map. It looks like there are 4 of them still up. So that is going to be the job of my snipers to go deal with. Now, unfortunately, Graith is one of those snipers, and she is busy puking her guts out in the hospital. So I'm going to tell her to go rest, and then Halleck, as soon as she gets into that bed, I need you to go. I'm going to have to just keep you drafted, I guess. They really want to go put out that fire, and we just can't do that right now. So, Reyna, are you bleeding to death? No? Then I need you to start coming out here. And I'll give you some fire support. Let's see, Liara, how badly hurt are you? She lost her thumb. I think that was already there. I don't think that's new. But those... Really? Who shot her? All of her injuries are lasgun injuries. Remy, did you shoot her, maybe? Because everybody in here would have been close enough. It must have been the other groups firing through. I think what I'm going to have to do is... I didn't want to do this, but I might need to replace these embrasures with more walls so that we don't risk friendly fire. Because that's what's happening, is they're shooting through the other pillboxes. And we want them... I mean, I don't want to limit their range of fire, but I apparently need to do it somewhat, otherwise, you know, that's going to keep happening. So let's see. Reyna, you're going to go. Remy, I'm going to send you with her, since you're A-OK. Skinner, I think we'll send you too. Liara, not the Chandelier, Liara. Undraft, I need you to go rest until you're healed. And Zarena, you are bleeding pretty profusely, so let's have you do the same. We'll get you patched up. Zima, your Hellgun isn't going to be a ton of use in this situation, but we'll bring you anyways just in case we need more firepower. Havel, you can go... Yeah, I guess anybody with, you know, weapons and stuff can go put out fires and do whatever they need to do. Bragg, you go about your business as well. So Yaris, you ran inside. Cashin, can you deal with that blight for me now? Oh, right, you're still drafted. Please cut that. Do not let the blight spread. Oh, it already did. Is it anywhere else? I don't see it. I think that's it. So hopefully that's all. But we'll keep an eye on it. This exploded. That's a real shame. This Tyrannocyte's just hanging out, shooting at the allied people. Interesting. These Tyrannocytes, I think they hit themselves when they attack that camel, because they're suffering from the Tyranid plague now. Are you dead? Hopefully these are all dead. That one's not. I need you to go melee that thing to death. And whoops. Let's make sure those are unforbidden. Okay, I think that's all of them. Azran, do me a favor, rather than going and putting that fire out, can you rescue Ludmilla before she dies? She's like drowning in her own vomit right now. We'll borrow her silver and her food. And let's see. This squad can start moving out. Virya, what are you up to? Oh, you're going to go put the fire out? When you're done with that, you can join up, because you're actually a pretty good shot, so I wouldn't mind having you in that group. They're fighting this Tyrannocyte with shivs. They'll probably go down. We'll try to rescue them when we can. Where the hell is Reyna? Is she too busy throwing up? Most of her injuries are in the legs, so she's going to be moving pretty slow. Okay, well, get over here. And we'll start firing on that thing. Textile traders. Okay. We have textiles. Do we need textiles? I don't think there's anything in particular that we need. I could sell them a lot of Elkide, though. Yaris, that's a job that you could do right now. Halleck, start treating Zarena, please. Yaris, go talk to whoever. And let's jump out to Clinton. Who are you fighting? Oh, you're out there right now. Okay. There's a Gene Stealer out there. Where did you come from? Where did they come from? That's really interesting. I did not see any Gene Stealers before. Unfortunately, that person was killed. You're injured. You are in bad shape, but not dead yet, although he is attacking you. So yeah, Clinton, stand your ground and help them out. Oh, not a great time for that, but okay. Right, so I don't have enough Devil Strand to really make anything. We can sell that for a bit of silver. I'll keep the cloth because some things require that specifically, and we can always grow more. Elk hide, let's get rid of the iguana skin. I don't have enough of that to do a lot with. That's pretty good. I think I'll hang on to it because it's in decent shape. What else do they have? They're selling like chaos stuff. I don't think I need any of this. I was hoping that we could sell some of our, or at least more of our things, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to. I could buy like more camel hair. I don't know that I need more camel hair. I'll just do that. Okay. Clinton, you're attacking there. This group is about to engage this Tyrannocyte. And Virya, when you're done eating, I'm going to send you with them. Clinton, I hope you can down him before he gets to you, man. Oh, perfect. It's dead. Good. Jet's not dead yet. So if you could move up. Alright, that was quick. This is a pretty good team we've got here. Let's see. How are we going to approach these guys? Because they could just demolish us if we're not careful. Yulian's down. Virya. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, Reyna, you're good to move again. Come up here. Are they just going to sit there? Because I'm so worried about moving up to this wall because they might just fire on the wall. And there's really not a lot of other cover. Oh, there's another Gene Stealer, but I think Clinton's got that. Come on, Clinton. Do it. Perfect. Here's what I'm going to do. Jet, you're in no immediate danger. Yulian, you are in very immediate danger. Clinton, I need you to rescue Yulian. And then if this pair decides to go after you, we'll use you as bait, sort of. Tau, you need to go get yourself treated. Where the hell is, Halleck, what are you doing? Oh, you're feeding them. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. You're all patched up. You're all patched up. You haven't been patched up yet, but you're not in any immediate danger. So Reyna and Tau are the only ones that haven't been treated yet. Tau's not in terrible shape, although he is suffering from heat stroke a bit. I can't tell if they're going to do anything. It doesn't look like it. Maybe? Possibly? What's our attack range? No, don't do that. Set up like there. Okay, that works for me. Perfect. Make sure we kill it. And then as soon as it's dead... Oh, Jet got up. Jet, if you stay down, I'll rescue you. Like, you don't need to... Don't need to run off half dead. Steal Gladius. No, I'll just leave that there. We'll bury Miana because she's not an enemy. This Tyrannocyte can get hauled. That shotgun can be recycled or something. Clinton's got Yulian. She might fall over on her way out, so if that's the case, we'll grab her. But otherwise, let's keep shooting. Reyna, I need you over there with them. And this one's going to turn the corner and start getting shot. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, attack that thing. Come on. We're scoring consistent hits, it just won't die. Oh, he's too busy throwing up. Great. Uh-oh. They're taking fire, I think. No? Maybe? The problem with these 40k enemies is that you cannot see them. Okay, so there is another Tyrannocyte there. You can't see them when you pan out on the map. So, like, for example, with the default stuff, they'll have names. With the 40k enemies, they don't. So, there's no way to really distinguish what is hostile on the map when you pan out. I don't see anything else. So, hopefully that is the last one. But we have to be extra thorough, because we've seen what can happen if we're not super careful. Okay, are you guys ready to start firing? That's 2 good sniper shots. Okay, that thing's down. Right. Reyna, I'm going to have you go rescue Jet. Oh, wait, I said rescue. Oh, because these are all full. Alright, then we'll do triage and just set up some floor space. So, furniture, sleeping spot. We'll get you in there. We'll actually need 2. So, do that, I guess. Because we'll have Reyna in the other one. So, Reyna, I need you to rescue Jet. You 3 are going to continue scouting just to make sure everything is dead out here. I'm fairly certain that it is, but we're just going to make sure. Oh, you're never going to make it. Who's starving? Tao? Clinton? Oh, sorry, Clinton. Can you feed Tao? You won't, doctor. Okay. Oh, why are you wasting medicine on these people? Oh, well. They got the best possible treatment. That's for damn sure. I guess go eat, Clinton. Okay, you... Can you feed him, please? You 2 can stop standing there. Yaris, you can stop standing there. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I'll have to kind of pan around. Oh, I missed you 2. Good thing they brought snacks with them. You can go as well. So Reyna's going to go grab Jet. This is where they spawned in. I'm not seeing anything. So I think we're all clear. But I'm going to keep walking around a little bit just to be absolutely sure. Who's starving? Reyna. Reyna, go eat. Go eat, and I'll have one of these guys deal with it. We're going to assume we've got the all clear. So, Skinner, you rescue her. Remy, I would like you to take this camel back to base, and we'll turn it into food and materials. Don't consume it. Can't pick it up, it's too heavy. Why can't you just haul it? Oh, because you're drafted. And Zima, do whatever you need to do. But I think we're all clear. Yeah, I think we are. Okay, so you're eating. Clinton, or not Clinton, Skinner's got you. We're gonna keep her forbidden for now. And we'll make a grave for her. I don't know where, maybe out here. Let's see, that's under miscellaneous, right? Yeah, so we'll dig a grave. And we're gonna get a lot of... Oh god, why? What are you doing? Why would you do that? She's using... God damn it, she used Glitter World Medicine to treat him. What a waste. I need to go through and make sure like everybody is set. I wish by default they'd be set to no medicine, because I have to go through and make sure every single one is. At least with the guests they don't put it all the way up, but still, the fact that she used Glitter World Medicine on him. God, what an absolute waste. Okay, Reyna, I need you to... I mean, these should be set to medical. Reyna, I want you to rest until healed. Sylvia, if you could treat her, that would be great. She's not in any immediate danger. I think Yulian was the worst off. And whoops. Again, unnecessary. You damn doctors are so gung-ho with your medicine. Okay, so are we all clear down here? It looks like everybody's made their way inside. Yeah, I think we're doing alright. Alright, so I've gone through and made sure that everybody is set to no medicine. If we get infections, we'll change that to herbal medicine, but I cannot believe she used Glitter World medicine on minor injuries. That just kills me. I don't know how much of it we have left now either. It's probably very little. But the whole reason I bought that was for surgery. And it looks like that stack of 2 right there is the last 2. Oh no, there's 1 in storage. I should have forbidden it too. Where was it even being kept? I don't remember. It might have been out by the trade beacon. It's possible. This is where a lot of the stuff we get gets delivered. Okay, Reyna's got an infection. Did anybody even treat you yet? Of course not. We'll let them use, what do you call it? Herbal medicine on you. I'm gonna have Halleck tend to her. Because he didn't do any fighting, just about everybody else. Well, I guess none of the medics did any fighting, but that's besides the point. Cashin almost died, though. Cargo pods. How about some Glitter World medicine? Oh, no, just killing my crops. With some wort that I don't need. Okay. Would have rather had the hay grass that you killed, but fine. Fine. Alright, so everybody's just puking like crazy. We really need people in here cleaning. Liara will be okay. In fact, Liara doesn't even need to be resting, really. We'll let her go play some poker, I guess. You're probably okay, Graith. I'll let you do what you want. That frees up some beds. So Reyna, here, let's do this. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct this. Reyna, if you could rescue Jet and then take the other bed. Because you guys will heal a lot faster this way. There we go. Get you up off the floor. How are our guests doing? Extreme pain. Do we have anything for them? Your consciousness is too low for Smoke Leaf. I could do some repairs. I don't want to waste my medicine on that, though. We have a bit of Paradigm. I don't know how much, though. I don't want to waste it. Give him some wake up. No, let's not do that. They'll be okay. In fact, what I'll do is I'll set them, just in case there's infections, I'll preemptively set them to herbal medicine. I don't mean to keep closing that tab, I just keep forgetting. And Yulian's still bleeding. Halleck, did you go back to bed? God damn it, man. Can you take care of our people that are dying? I mean, they're not our people, they're our guests. But still. What kind of hosts would we be if we just let them bleed to death in our hospital? Rare thrombos. I don't want any part of that right now. No part. We don't really stand to gain anything from that anyways, so I'm just gonna ignore it. If this were our Star Wars playthrough, I'd try to kill them and use them as genetic samples, but it's not. We're not messing around with any of that. That would be heresy, so yeah, we'll just kind of leave it be. Did you treat everything? Okay, good. Good. There's still a lot of junk sitting around out here. Is this going to get rebuilt too? I mean, the blueprint's still there, so they will automatically do it. I just want it done sooner. And we got some of that wood harvested, but not all of it. These still haven't been built. Who's... Oh, Reyna. Okay. Wasn't showing me a name. I didn't know who was using that bed. Did she start bleeding out again? I don't know. That's the thing with the Tyranid plague is the wounds open up very frequently. Oh, you never got fully treated either. God, those doctors, I swear. I swear. They all just went to bed without treating everybody. Let's see, what's the quality on that? Okay. Mergo, are you gonna go do something? Oh, you're gonna treat Yulian some more? Oh, Yulian started bleeding again. Yikes. Come on, put a tourniquet on it or something. It's gonna bleed to death in like an hour. Alright, there we go. You're gonna go patch up our walls. This took a hell of a lot of damage for not even being part of the fight. Jesus. It's like all shot up. Okay, Windows bugging me again about updates. Don't care about that. We're falling a little bit behind on our meals. I think that's because Liara has been injured. It looks like she is starting to use that corn though. That's good. We'll try to cook through a lot of that. I need to stop producing hops. Or at least not nearly so many. Let's see. So Jet's infected. We're already treating you with... We'll start treating you with herbal medicine. How about that? Don't want to waste all my medicine on them though. But this is going to get severely cut off. So let's go to here. We'll delete all but that. And then we're going to create a new growing zone there. And we'll expand it this way. And that way. I don't need it on that spot because that's not tilled. Whoops, was that the wrong one? There we go. So just the tilled stuff, and we're going to tell them to plant... Oh, I don't know. What can we make use of? I could just turn it into more hay grass. Hay grass is great. We can always turn it into chem fuel if the animals don't eat it. So I think we are going to go with more hay grass. Where is the hay grass? There it is. Okay. But yeah, we have way too many hops. We are making beer. It is getting done. It's just happening very slowly. But there is a fridge in here dedicated to it, and that's been stocked up pretty well recently, so that's been keeping them happy. We're also a bit behind on smoke leaf, but I'm not as concerned with that. Okay, tattered apparel. Prisoners aren't working. Well, that's sort of to be expected. Everybody's kind of busy right now. Cashin is not pleased. I mean, she almost died. You'd think she'd be a little bit more ecstatic. Maybe it's like survivor's guilt. I don't know. But yeah, that gene stealer almost got her. Okay, Jackal's gonna go watch the prisoners. We still need to get Jackal a limb? Yeah, he still needs a leg. We'll probably want to get on that. Did we make a leg for him? We made a leg recently, I thought. Maybe I'm thinking of a different playthrough. Scyther blade, Scyther blade. I think there's a Scyther blade in there as well. Yeah. Well, before we do any of that, I mean, I guess we can start the production now. But before we do the actual surgery, I'd like to get that room cleaned up. So, prosthetic leg. Make sure that gets turned on. I don't care who does it. Just need it done. Then we'll turn that into bionic leg and we'll slap it on him so that he can move around a little bit better. Tau, how are you holding up? Oh, you're starting to bleed a little. Hopefully somebody goes and patches you up. That'd be nice of them. Halleck. I swear, dude. He is set to Doctoring 1, Research 2. I went out of my way to make sure that was the case. And yet he still ignores patients that are bleeding to do research. There we go. Zima's making us more proper medicine. I actually don't need that done right now. We have quite a bit. I'm going to pause that. And what I really need is somebody to come in here and clean. Cashin, what are you doing? You're cleaning rubble outside of our base. Why would you do that? Also, what destroyed these? That's really weird. I guess maybe that's where some of the Tyranids were that I didn't see until later. Maybe they were up here doing stuff. But yeah, I really don't need you doing that. I would much rather have you in here doing this. You're going to make the prosthesis. Fantastic. Our power's doing pretty well too. Did they make any progress on that? They managed to break down the gate on this, but they didn't actually damage anything else. Actually, we didn't ever build a gate on there. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, we never actually closed it, did we? So we'll fence that off. I think I did the wrong one, actually. I think that was chain link. I meant to do this. Yeah. So that's pretty well protected. That's pretty well protected. Textiles trader's gone, but that's fine. They didn't have anything we wanted. Let's see. You don't need to be forbidden. If we have room in the freezer, we'll throw you in there. If we don't, we'll throw you in the corpse pile. But really, we could start turning their meat into chem fuel as well. We have a lot, but I don't mind getting more from organics. So we don't want to do. What do we set this to? That's probably not a good idea. I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to say Tyranid meat. It's probably under Tyrannocyte. I don't think. Yeah, I was going to say I don't think they're individuals. So we'll say that Tyrannocyte flesh and Gene Stealer flesh can be used for that. But we already have a ton of chem fuel, so I don't know if that's even worth doing. I'll unsuspend this, and for this one I'm going to say do until we have 1,000. I don't know. Sure, why not? It'll give somebody something to do, at the very least. Okay, oh good, Zarena's cleaning up. I'm glad somebody is. Caching, that's really like your job. Doctoring and cleaning is her main thing. Zima's making us more neutromine from the raw neutromine. That's good. Those stack pretty well too. By the way, people keep reminding me, I mean not reminding me, but pointing out the bigger stacks mod or whatever the hell it's called. I'm not going to use it because it feels like cheating. Being able to stack 10 times what the base game allows you to stack is kind of imbalanced. So I'm not going to use that. I'm aware of the mod. I just, again, feel like it makes the game too easy. I mean, the game, there's still other challenges, definitely, but like it's just much easier than the base game is in that regard. So it feels cheap, and I don't like mods that cheapen the game like that. It's one thing, you know, if we have better tech than the regular game allows that we can research or whatever, but we actually have to research that. That just allows me to save on space, which changes the game quite a bit. What is that? Unfinished component? I'd like that to get finished if it could. Mirage, why are you wearing that stupid hat? There. Next time somebody's that's willing to buy that, I will get rid of it. Let's see. Sierra's still working naked. He, excuse me, just has no desire to put clothes on. How is that leg coming? Whoops. It's about halfway. Tao, how you doing? Looks like you'll be fine. I'll clear your prioritized work. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do. And, oh. Halleck, you're doing it again. Oh, Zima. Zima beat him to it. Zima, do you really have nothing else to do? Because she's set to doctoring, but she's set pretty low. Oh, she's set to 1. Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to set it down to 3. I don't mind her helping, but it shouldn't be her main job. I think we had her at 1, or I changed it to 1 while we were out on the mission. God, that neck wound. Like, if we didn't catch that in time, that could kill him really quickly. And she still left him bleeding, though. Oh, good, she came back. Good on you, Zima. You're probably the only thing keeping these people alive, because Halleck certainly isn't. Reyna, you have an infection. Hasn't been treated, but even if it stays untreated, you'll be fine. But yeah, we'll get this place cleaned up. I'd like to start... Oh, nice. Last gun's done. Remy, just drop it right there. Oh, it's poor quality. Give me a break, man. You're better than that. Who needed it? Again, I don't think we're going to make one for Daniel, so that's going to be Jackal's gun, I guess. But yeah, I think we're just going to have Daniel stick with this until we make him into a Space Marine. Where are we at on that, by the way? Hold on. Let me pause first. So, we are at... like... maybe 60% of tier 2 augments, and then we have a couple other things. We still need to do tier 3, which is going to be like 2.5 times as long a research project as this. That is insane. So, like, what do these give us? Drone, neural augment, range weapon, neural augment, a lot of neural augments, respiratory. I think the black carapace is in here, right? These are the ones that you're probably more familiar with. So like the Lyman's Ear, Black Carapace, Osmodula, Secondary Heart. Yeah, so all that stuff is down here. We've got a lot of stuff queued up ahead of it. But I do want to start making Space Marines. And since we have some of this, we should probably go ahead and get producing on it. We'll need to see what we need for the actual table, though, and where we want to put the table. I mean, it would make sense in here, wouldn't it? Let's see. Stockpile, let's delete this for now. Yeah. And I'm going to cut this in half, actually. So we'll do all the survival meal stuff. Oh, it got rid of it. Okay, we're going to do all the survival meal stuff over here. Why did that not grab? So this is going to be only pemmican and stuff like that. Clear it. Important. And we want pemmican and we want packaged survival meals only. Okay. This will all need to get unforbidden for that to move, but I'm, again, wary of doing that. Then we're going to create another stockpile here. I'm going to trim that back a little bit. We'll do it like that, and then let's bring this out one. Then we'll copy this, and we'll paste it there. And then we'll delete this, and that'll all get moved over. In the meantime, well, not in the meantime, but once that's done, what we want to do is we want to get this, which is going to take 15 refined ceramite, 10 imperial components, 1 power core, and it's actually not that expensive. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. But yeah, we'll put that in here with the bionics and prosthetics. I think that makes plenty of sense. We will want some sort of seat for whoever's working on that, so we'll get them like a steel stool at the very least. And that's where we'll start making the various augments for our future Space Marines. Again, I think it's going to be Daniel. And I was sort of looking at... oh, Gorilla's up and about. Gorilla was going to be the other one. And then potentially Tigress, wherever she went. Okay. So, prosthetic leg is done wherever it ended up. Let's get this turned off. And then we can clear these. And we want a bionic leg. And that needs to be turned on. Okay, Hovel. Before you do that, can you flick these switches for me? Just so that somebody will get to that as soon as they can. Looks like people are bleeding again. Tau, did you get up and then get right back in bed? You're getting fed. Okay. Right. They are still guests. They get food, they get medical treatment. And they can leave whenever they want, because they're guests. I'm not going to try to take them prisoner. I don't want to cross that faction. It's one of the few factions that actually likes us. So yeah, don't want to do that. Oh, some of our hay grass is getting harvested. Good. I just like having hay bales out here so the animals can come graze on it whenever they want. Okay, so that does remind me. We need to get these animals back to their usual zones. So I believe the dogs were set to this animal area. And I think the other animals were set to this one, where they're not allowed indoors. Okay. So there we go. We'll get the camels outside, where they might actually be starving in here. No, they're eating. Probably not stuff that we want them to be eating, but they're eating. Hopefully they're like nibbling on the hops and the corn, but more likely they're eating pemmican or meals. So here's what we have to do. These ones need to be unforbidden. Those need to be unforbidden, and then we'll take this stuff that's already where it needs to be and re-forbid it. So at least those won't get nibbled on. And hopefully that gets done soon. But yeah, I think starting now, actually starting a while ago probably would have been preferable. But starting early, before we have all the research done, I think it's going to be a good idea, because we have to craft all those individual things and add them one at a time. I don't think you can do like bulk surgery, bulk implants. That seems like a terrible idea. So yeah, it'll be like one, and then the next, and then the next. Speaking of which, I mean, that's not really speaking of which, but we have some neuro trainers. Is there one for... There's one for shooting, crafting, construction. Do we have one for melee? I'll have to look, because I don't think that this might be all of them, actually. No, we got a bunch of animal ones. We do have one for shooting, though, because Daniel has... I mean, this is, like, relatively low in the grand scheme of things. Obviously, the max is 20, but he has a lot of passion for this, so that's somewhere where the neurotrainer would be useful, because he'll get 150% of the XP from it, and because his skill is at 8, it will level up a lot more than, say, you know, with Gorilla. Prison's up here. This base is getting so big it's hard to keep track of stuff. With Gorilla, he also would get 150%, but because his skill is 16, you need 24,000 XP just to get to the next level. Whereas with Daniel, he only needs 9,000. So that XP would increase his skill more than it would for Gorilla. That's why I've been saving those, because they're only really effective on people with low levels of things that they're very passionate about. But in those cases, they can be very valuable. With that said, I think we're going to end the episode here, because I have been recording for a pretty good little amount of time. Everybody except for Tao is all healed up, and our guests, of course, but I'm not in any hurry to, you know, do anything with them. Although the fact that we have to feed them kind of sucks, but we did steal their meals that they dropped, so I guess it's fair. Fair is fair. But yeah, we're making good progress in the base. I think we're about ready to crack this open. I mean, not quite yet, but we're almost ready to crack this open and add on the rest of this extension. This has been mostly mined out. He probably would have finished by now had we not been interrupted by those Tyranids. But Clinton is going to get to it. Haro's filling in the walls here. We're going to add another layer to that to make it extra safe. And we're going to need to floor this whole area. We still need to cut out this big chunk too, but we'll get there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.